All right, so this was the first game in the ultrasonic stuff. My team just outplays this team a lot, so there's not a ton of shots. So this is obviously the netcam one. I'll do another netcam for these pads in the next game because I'll get a lot more work and there'll be more footage. But a few things I noticed with the pads, I was falling off the knee block, so I have to adjust the outer flap. So the flap is on the outermost. I have to adjust into the tighter one. The thing I don't like about this flap is there's not enough adjustment to make it tight, because when I tried to make it tighter, it basically felt like it was like strangling my knee itself. So I had to make it a little looser, then my knee would fall off of it. So it kind of sucks. I might have to do below the knee, but I don't want to pull these pads any higher up because I already feel like they kind of ride up, and I always have to put my hands on the top to kind of push them down, which kind of sucks. So I got to adjust the strapping a little bit on these. Sliding on them for this ice was terrible. The ice was just awful. There's a huge rut in the middle of the crease, and I slow-moed a point where I fell. Like I got off balance and dropped in the butterfly. That was when I hit that rut, and I hit that rut a bunch. So like you can kind of see my skates going wobble. It's when I hit the bad ice. So the fact that when I was sliding around testing the sliding, I was like, okay, I can't tell if these are really these are good or bad. And that's saying a lot because this ice was just so bad, and they weren't terrible. Like if I was wearing CCM pads I've worn in the past, I basically wouldn't be able to move. So that's a pretty good thing so far. The next time I play at these, it will be fresh ice. So when you play at 7 o'clock in this rink, the ice has been sitting for a while, so it will be great. When you play at 10, it's been used for 3 hours straight, and there's no time to freeze, and it's awful. So that's what happened here. So the next game will be a better tell for that. So I noticed the curve of my ultrasonics when I was playing in this game, and I brought it up to Bauer because from what I've seen of pictures of ultrasonics before mine, from the ultrasonic I saw, the set originally I saw, they weren't curved quite like that. So that's the difference between my Vapor, and they're all lined up, well, obviously until the knee, where it goes like that. And according to Bauer, the ultrasonic is now curved, and this is the new shape because people were complaining that it was too straight. So I don't know if this changed during development or just at the life of it, because a bunch of the ones I see for this, including the review from the hockey shop, that is not the shape that the ultrasonics have from there. That it's basically straight. I don't know if it's as straight as that one is, but it's pretty straight. And again, the ultrasonic set I had to do the video in comparison on was straight as well. Like I, again, not positive it was perfectly like this, but I never noticed it like that. So that's a big difference. Bauer tells me there's nothing wrong with this. When I check out the new My Bauer part for the Vapor, the new Vapor has a way different knee angle. So it's much more aggressive than what this one is. So you can see how that one's like very straight. The new one on their website, like My Bauer 3D thing, comes out like this. So it's much more aggressive, and I'd almost say even closer to what that ultrasonic is than what this one is. When you look at the side, you can see like that. And so according to, and by again, looking at that 3D one, that's different. So it's something I noticed and something I'm going to cover in the review. It's a big departure from what the old ultrasonics were. I know a lot of people don't like straight pads as much as, well, I do. But to me, it's a bit disappointing that that is now taken away as an option. There'll be outside footage of this one later on, and that's about all I got here. Using the Kenesky chest, the arms still feel long, so they push down. So I constantly have to push it up. So I think I'm gonna reach out to them just to see how much it would cost to adjust these arms to get them to cut off basically a little bit right here, just because they're digging too far into the gloves. But we'll see what happens with that. If you are from the US, check out the link in the description below to Pure Hockey, Pure Goalie. Clicking that link, make a purchase, gives me a kickback, so help support the channel so I can be doing the reviews and everything like that. And if you want to support the channel at all, check out the links in the description too, Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee. Clicking that link, supporting me there will help just fund the channel so I can keep doing all this, because none of the gear I really get for goalie stuff is free. So if I want to do reviews, I gotta pay for it, and it's expensive.
Y'all
ready for this?
You're watching HockeyReviews.ca.